Yo, what's up guys, mate Pellier, and I'm back bringing another Pokemon VGC 15 Wi-Fi battle for you guys today. Another battle I had on Battle Spot, and this is a fantastic battle actually. It's incredibly interesting, extremely fast, and I'm pretty sure you guys will learn a lot and enjoy this. As you can see, my opponent's running a Sun team with what seems to be most likely a Moonlight Crest and a solar powered Heliolisk, and a Hitmon top there right at the end for that Intimidate support. And I'm still running the same team I ran in my previous video. However, I will be changing up teams as I am getting closer to the 1800s now, and I want to have a strong, powerful team that I know I can perform to the best of my abilities with to hopefully get to 1800 and beyond. So let's just get straight on into this epic battle, shall we? So my opponent's actually going to side lead off with his Heliolisk and his Charizard. Like I said, looking at team preview, I was expecting a Solar Power Megazord Y combination. And this is pretty much going to confirm it, as my Gardevoir will in fact trace the Heliolisk as Solar Power. So that confirms that he is in fact running a Zard Y and running a Sun combination. So immediately my Suicune is threatened out by a potential Solar Power Life Forward Heliolisk, and of course the Solar Beam rather coming from his Zard Y. So what I'm actually decided to do is switching out into my Zapdos, as I kind of thought here my Protect on the Mega Gardevoir would be pretty obvious. So I decided to play it pretty aggressively turn 1 and try and fire off a Hyper Voice, as my opponent does reveal the Zard Y as we was all expecting. Gets up that drought, and what I'm actually decided to do is Mega Evolve, like I did mention, go straight for that Hyper Voice. However, I won't be outspeeding his Mega Zard Y, so I have to hope he double targets the switch in from my Zapdos, because the Suicune switch was extremely obvious. My opponent goes for that Solar Power Life Forward Thunderbolt, which does a huge chunk of damage to my Zapdos. And then actually reveals the Overheat, fires off an Overheat onto my Gardevoir, and that's going to completely wreck my Gardevoir. One hit KO, so that was a pretty miserable turn for me. As ideal of a turn for my opponent as he could have got. I picked up a KO, and he's done a massive 80% to my Zapdos already. So here I'm going to be forced to go into my Terrakion. And what I'm going to decide to do is actually decide to go straight for that Rock Slide, of course. It was obviously my safest play. In hindsight here, what I could have done is gone for the Protect, and the reason why I say this is, as you can see, my opponent is actually going to reveal the Grass Knot, which is going to completely wreck my Terrakion. Life Orb Booster is going to easily one hit KO, so unfortunately I am now down 4-2. What I should have done is I decided to go for Tailwind with my Zapdos, trying to obviously outspeed the rest of his Mons. I should have just gone for that Protect Tailwind play, as it definitely was my safest play to go for. But as you can see, in hindsight, I did just decide to try and take out his Zard. So I'm down now to my last two, my Zapdos and my Suicune here. And my opponent is going to be able to go for that Fake Out. He does Fake Out my Zapdos, which was the best play to go for, as I actually decided to go for Scald into the Heliolisk slot. As you can see, with the Sun Up, that does a miserable amount of damage to his Heliolisk, and he's going to be able to retaliate back with a Thunderbolt, which is easily going to pick off my Suicune. So I'm down to my last. He still has all 4 of his Mons, and this isn't looking great for me, as I am just going to decide to go for Roost. Of course, I do outspeed with the Tailwind being up, but as you can see, he is just going to be able to go for the Thunderbolt, which, despite me losing my Flying type, is still going to do a decent chunk, being Life Orb and Solar Power boosted, and will easily put me into the range where it's close combat coming from his Hitmon top will take out my Zapdos. So that was a complete annihilation by my opponent. I got absolutely wrecked that game. I wasn't prepared for the power of Life Orb, Solar Power, Heliolisk. Absolutely not. I underestimated that thing's power. So my opponent definitely caught me off guard and definitely deserved the 4-0 victory. So it was a pretty humiliating defeat, but nonetheless it was still fun to learn. And the reason why I'm actually uploading this is a lot of people might question why I would upload this humiliating defeat. But a lot of people forget that I'm actually still new to VGC. When I had this battle, it was still in my first week and a half, up to 2 weeks of actually playing it and learning VGC. So just because I actually reached my goals relatively quick compared to other players, a lot of people forget that I am still new and learning VGC every single day. So I want to share my experience with everybody, so new players like me who may be watching my channel, who may have just found out about my channel, can also learn. So then they can have a better matchup when they face some unorthodox Pokemon like Heliolisk. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys learned a lot. If you did, be sure to show your support. Your support means so much to me. I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, and of course subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching this video today, and I'll see you guys next time.